this episode of Dewey Roams. I'm down at the Mimico Creek, right on the banks of the Mimico Creek. Beautiful, beautiful spot. First time here ever. I had to ride in a side trail here over a bridge off the main trail, which is over there. And I had to do a little bit of bushwhacking coming in, but not much. And I'm going to set up a little barbecue area right here. Show you today's gear setup. Most times when I leave the house, it's a little different. Tweaks here and there. I got so many different variations for this bike to do this exact thing that I'm doing today. Depending on how many, like if I want to camp out overnight, whatever. Today I'm not, so I'm not geared up for that. But you know, if I had to stay here tonight, I could. I'll just show you the setup like I normally do. Okay, so I got my bike trunk. Have all my I have my pump in there for the tires. I got an extra tube, tool kit, dog watering bowl in case I have to feed water a dog. I have dog treats here. I moved the dog treats to the actual bike. I just found it more convenient. The chair, my breakdown chair, breakdown table, my usual first aid kit. Today I have my medium size front rack cooler, and today I got my barbecue in there. It's a twig stove, but I'm going to try to configure it with a little charcoal. I have 2 chicken kebabs that I made up at home that I want to do over charcoal and hardwood. I believe I got applewood today. I brought one of my little hatchets. I brought this one because it kind of blends in. It's a little bit less conspicuous than my Haltford Grange small hatchet. This one blends in a little bit better. I got my Maxpedition Sitka gear slinger bag hanging on a tree. I have 34 ounces of water with some biosteel in it. There's my helmet. And I'm going to set up right here. My chair will go here, my table will go there, and I got the view of the river. I got a large tree here. It looks like it's half dead, but it's not windy today, so hopefully one of the branches doesn't fall on my head. If I was setting up camp in the wind, I wouldn't do it by this tree. That's a widowmaker. So I got a little cover from the back. The walking trail is about 60 feet away from here. I've seen 2 women on the trail already, but other than that, it seems pretty desolate today. Residential area all up in here. Oh, it's an absolutely gorgeous nature trail through here. Very, very impressive. An old creek bed down there. I think it's only used as overflow in a rainstorm. It's been used, like it's still active, but not when the water is low. And this is the Mimico Creek. I hope I didn't say Etobicoke Creek. Mimico Creek. Beautiful spot. I could have even set up over there, but this is a little bit more secluded. I don't think there's going to be many people coming over here, but who knows. Before I set this configuration up, it's become old hat. It's getting easier and easier. I'll show it to you. So I got my my camo bike cover on. Just a little bit of camo for when people are walking by, and it also provides a windbreak. Not that it's windy today, believe it or not. Table set up, chair set up. Got my charcoal, my firewood in there. Got my little hatchet, and I got everything I need to cook in my tactical cooler. So I'm gonna get the fire going and throw on these shish kebab. These shish kebab I made at home, and I'm looking forward to eating them. I'm getting kind of hungry. Nice day to be out. I think it's supposed to go up to 19 degrees today in Toronto, Celsius, which is warm considering our winter. You know, no hat, no toque today, no long underwear. So it's nice taking the bike out when it's this weather. But I'm going to set up my my cooking station. So today I brought a twig stove. It's a larger twig stove. That in comparison to my One Tiger's twig stove, it's called what's it called here? It's called a SKYEMAC. I've used this once. I used it in the wintertime at my -20 camp, and my idea today is to put some applewood in it and some charcoal. I only brought a little bit of charcoal, and I'm going to show you the setup of this, and I'm going to show you the shish kebabs that I made. But this is an aluminum table. This is a tiled cutting board that I cut the handle off of. So I have a fire retardant mat I'm going to put down on the table. I'm going to put the wood and the tile on top of that because I don't want my table damaged. And thus far, I've been pretty lucky with regards to that. So inside this is the way the stove came. I have a titanium cooking grate. This didn't come with the stove. This is separate, but it fits on this stove perfectly because when I did my winter camp in January with this setup, it fit perfectly on top of this stove. Now this stove I've only put together once before, and it's a little warped from the heat from the last time, so I'll do the best I can on such short notice. Yeah, it's pretty warped. This stove up here in Canada, it wasn't really cheap either. It was, I think I had, with delivery and taxes, I think I paid close to $80 for it. I know, that's ridiculous, but I like the looks of it. I like the looks of it on the website, and it worked out pretty good. Like, you can put some pretty big pieces of wood in it, which I liked. It was good for my situation in the winter. Well, they always go together better when they're brand new. After they get the heat on them, yeah, I don't know. Definitely not worth what I paid for it. And yeah, so that's that. I have some apple wood, some charcoal, and I have some wood pellets in here, but I don't think I'm going to use the wood pellets. And I have some bigger pieces. I'm going to use the hatchet on those. This wood has been in my house. It's apple wood, and it's extremely dry, which is good. Had this wood kicking around for a long time, so I'm glad I'm using it up. I think that's good for the wood. It smells awesome, this wood, when you burn it. I had some cherry wood, and I also had some hickory, and oh, just like instantly, this smells fantastic, this wood. I think that's gonna catch. Smoky, of course. I'm giving away my location. Once that burns down a little bit, I'm gonna add some charcoal to it. And then I'll put my my cooking grate on top. My shish kebabs are large. I think they're 13.5-inch shish kebab skewers, but I think they're probably around 9-10 inches long, the shish kebabs. So I'm gonna have them on pita. I brought some pita with me, and I'll make it like a pita. I have some tzatziki sauce. They're marinated. I marinated them in this hot honey marinade dry rub. So they've been marinated in that. I'm gonna show them to you in a second, and I'm gonna add some Mike's hot honey to them when I'm done, and some tzatziki sauce. So there's gonna be like a little heat, and the tzatziki will cut the heat. That's my theory. I think they're going to turn out pretty good. And that fire is going excellent. It would be good if it was about -20 right now, because that would heat you up pretty quick. That's one thing I did find about this stove, this SKYEMAC. This little stove here, I think it's 9 inches across. It did, because it kept me warm. It did, and I could put, obviously I can put quite a bit larger wood sticking out of it, which I did. If you watch that video, it's the -19 video. I'll attach it in the description, where you see the stove working at night in -19, -20 degrees Celsius, and it was a good stove. Sorry, it kept me warm, and it is a good stove. It is. I like the size of it. It's not too big and it's not too small. My My one Tigris titanium breakdown stove is about half the size, and it's, you know, it's just for cooking. This one's for cooking too, but this one you can also get some warmth off it. Yeah, that would took well. Nice. So I gotta let that burn down a bit. And I add the charcoal to it now. Like, this is charcoal I had left, just regular charcoal. This charcoal I had left over from my last barbecue last week. Now instantly that smells nicey nice too. Now this stove, this Twig stove isn't meant for charcoal. This is just something I'm trying, but I think it's gonna work. This is the titanium cooking grate. Comes in its own package as well. And it's almost like this cooking grate was meant for this stove. Had to flip the stove a little bit there, switch it around. Caught my cutting board on fire. I think it's doing it again. So next time that I have this configuration set up, I will have a bigger piece of stone. I'm going to put the kebabs on now. I'll show them to you. Hopefully they fit. I think they're gonna just barely fit. Yeah, that's got some heat to it. So that's the two kebabs I made. It's we got some multicolor pepper on there. The green is jalapeno pepper, and there's one and some red onion and some. It's one complete chicken breast per skewer per kebab. So they're quite large, and I'm gonna put them on a pita. I think I might get to both. I don't know. Oh, this is freaking hot. Hot, hot, hot. Yeah, that cutting board is it's gonna be toast. Literally. Here goes the first one. Cook them both at the same time. And here goes the second. So, it's tight. Well, I had to get rid of the cutting board. It is no longer feasible. I almost caused a forest fire. I'm only kidding, but yeah, that didn't work out. So now, basically, obviously, I have the Twig stove right on top of the fire retardant mat. So if the heat damages the table, so be it. I got a couple of them, and they're not expensive tables. I should have brought a pair of some oven mitts with me, or some. I got little camping mitts I should have brought. All I brought was these collapsible plastic tongs. So I was going to bring my larger barbecue grate and put it over, and I should have, because this is too tight for both of them. What a gorgeous day. What a spot. I love this spot. So far so good. No dogs have come up on me in the back here, and I don't think anyone else has walked by other than those first two women when I first came in here, and they were separate. They weren't together. They were about maybe 100 feet apart. And yeah, so they're looking pretty good, the kebabs. They smell really good. Now there's my cutting board. That idea. Hey, but I don't got all the ideas. Next time I will definitely have a better configuration that won't put me in this situation, and definitely bring a pair of heat-resistant gloves of some sort. One is a little larger than the other. I think the smaller one is done. I'm going to leave the larger one on for a little longer. Going to heat up the pita just over top of the kebabs. Now, a smart guy would have brought a plate. But I didn't do that either. So I'm going to move this whole thing down there and just use this table a la camping style. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to put a little Cholula green pepper sauce on it. Let went a little extra spicy. This isn't really that spicy anyways. Not overly. This stuff, I just take, first time I ever had this, I heard it's really good, and I just took a little bit on my finger. Yeah, it's pretty tasty. Little honey drizzle. Now, I didn't make my homemade tzatziki. I bought store-bought tzatziki, unfortunately. Well, it should be good. Very tasty. Just water with some BioSteel fruit punch mix in it, electrolytes. Very tasty. I had to buy the bigger pitas because I knew I was going to make a longer kebab. But those more soft pitas, the smaller ones, I think you can buy those big too. It's kind of like a naan bread. They would have been better than this. These are stuffable pitas. Round two. Yeah, this one's bigger than the last. Oops. And I didn't heat the pita up this time. So yeah, it was okay. Oh, this hot honey is really good. This Mike's hot honey. This sauce is just okay. I've had it before, but it's been a while since I had the green. But this stuff is tasty. Very tasty. And my homemade tzatziki is better than this. I'm not saying that because I made it, but it is. It's not bad. It's good. It's just it's not the same as my homemade. Round deux. So from my house to this location, I had it tracked on my watch. It was just short of 11 kilometers from my door to this spot, which I'm down one bar on my first battery on my bike, and my front cooler weighed approximately 10 pounds, and my bike trunk weighed approximately 8 pounds, and the chair and table is 6 pounds. So very manageable today, and I had my sling bag on. Well, I'll put it on again. It's overhanging on a tree, and that's approximately 10 pounds as well, for about 34 pounds altogether there, give or take, which is nothing. Very light. I don't even think I had to lock out my front forks, but I did. It's a big difference when you lock out your front forks on these bikes. The ride is much rougher. I can't stress how tasty that is. That hot honey, in combination with the tzatziki sauce, it's a really good contrast, really good offset of the spice. But if I had to do it again, these pitas are no-no. And you know what? I bought these. I'm at a supermarket. I don't even think they're that fresh when I bought them. They're only like I bought them yesterday. I don't know. You know, my mistake. The beautiful part about cooking for yourself and being self-sufficient, when something goes wrong, you pretty much only have yourself to blame. You can't blame anyone else. So if these were stale at the grocery store, which I look for that if they were, I didn't think they were, but they are a little bit. I'm not one to complain because, you know what? Like I said, no one else is looking after me. I take care of everything myself. So when something goes wrong, then that's, you know, not the end of the world, people. But when something like that happens, who do you blame? You blame yourself. But you know what? Next time I gotta fix that. I just got this new Yeti 34 ounce 1 liter plastic bottle. Now, I have a few Nalgene's. I have, you know, multiple different water bottles, but I thought I'd try out the Yeti, and Yeti quality. It's good. It's a nice water bottle. I think this is the smoke gray, they called it, I think. It's not clear. Good lunch. Nice and quiet down here. It's a good spot. This might be my, well, I don't know, be my go-to spot. But in comparison to the Humber River, it's less traveled. And this spot on this side of the river, or the creek, Mimico Creek, low foot traffic, which is good. Got a little current running through the creek here. It's quite nice. Birds are chirping. I've seen 2 blue jays today, which is always an added bonus to see a blue jay. Nice birds. Well, the table got a little damaged, but hey, adds character to it. It got pretty hot through the heat-resistant mat, and that's understandable. The mat didn't catch fire. It's reusable, so I can reuse that. The cutting board is done. I put the pieces of ceramic in the cooler, and there's some remnants of the wood left, but that's not a big deal. I'll have actually, I'll probably pick that up too, to be honest with you. Well, that's going to conclude this episode of Dewey Roams. I had an excellent lunch down by the Mimico Creek today. The weather is fantastic. A little overcast, but very warm, very nice. Birds are chirping. Beautiful day today. I think I'm going to head back the same way I came in. It'll be about, I don't know, 10, 11 kilometers perhaps back to my house, something like that. I said it earlier. I took it off my watch, but it's not far. Lots of battery range on the bike today. And I left my camp spot the way I came in. Nothing, you can't tell that I was here other than footprints from my shoes and my chair. There is quite a bit of garbage in this forested area with regards to, I guess when the creek overflows, it washes garbage up onto the floodplain up here. But hey, not much I can do about that. So if you have any questions with regards to any of my gear or my bike, anything that you've seen today, by all means leave it in the comment section and I will get back to you. My channel is extremely small. I have about 20, 30 people that watch my videos. But anyhow, you can like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day.